Kelly's telling me I shouldn't have to tell it to record, that it should just do it, but apparently I don't have it set up right. Be surprised, surprise. Well, happy Thursday morning and welcome to Matt Works. I'm going to angle up my facing here. I'm going to get this slide out here. There we go. It's a little better. All right, let's just go ahead and start with some heart sun circles. Inhaling up. Pull the hands right down the midline. Just find that flow. You asked me a year ago if I could get this in person technology. I'll wade into, I'll tiptoe into it like this. All right, pull forward. Go ahead and reach down. Nope. Okay. So if you can't reach the floor, make sure you have something in between your hands and the ground. Bend your knees and slowly pull it up. As you come upright, we'll come back into those heart sun circles. Inhaling on the way up. Pull the hands down the midline. We're going to focus on our back today, the back side of our body. So that's the upper back, the lower back, glutes, back of the thighs, hamstrings, calves, arches, all the way down to the ground. Huh? That's no next Thursday. Well, we'll get glutes, so that's the hips. All right, let's come into that forward fold again.
So,
Yeah. All right, bend your knees and slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Let's reach up overhead, grab your right wrist, and lean to the left.
I followed. I didn't know what you did.
Other way. Well, I'm apparently when I'm on my phone, they're seeing the same side, and you guys are seeing the opposite. So when I go and teach a live class, go the other way, I'm really messed up. And then I've got the kids at New America, they're all around the room. So I have to spread them out. Other way. All right, bring the hands behind the back. Open the chest, bring your big toes all the way together, and then fold at the hips and knees, keeping your hands raised off of your lower back. And then bring those hands right into heart center. We're going to cross our right leg over our left, and put the right arm underneath. So you put your hands on your shoulders or intertwined. But with that upper body, you want to feel like you're spreading your shoulders and gently pressing your upper arms away from your chest. One more breath. And as you exhale, and your hands and cross your legs, we're going to come back to that. Hands behind the back, lift the hands off the hips. Hold with the hips and knees. And bring the hands to your heart center. Left leg crossing over the right. Left arm underneath, and you put your hands on your shoulders or intertwine. Take one more breath, and then as you exhale, undo your arms, come up to standing. One more time, we're just going to stand with those hands behind the back. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades towards your spine and activating those back muscles. All right. Go ahead and walk those feet further apart. Bring the hands to the front, forearms together as you press up the midline. Spread your fingers as you circle down. Find that flow with your breath. Some of you that have been members for a long time, we initially created a package to where when you checked into the front desk, it would check you into a class. But it wasn't working all that great. I guess what it worked if the manually puts you in, but it never worked if you puts in. So we let it go, and it just kept auto renewing every month. And now you've got this big long list of memberships or packages split shift side to side that I'm trying to go through and delete them out just because it's I don't want somebody to try to sign up for a Zoom session or a class and see this big long list of packages and wondering what in the world do I do? Not to mention the time it takes to load all that on any access to your phone. All right, come back to center, bend your knees, press your tail down as you unroll your spine. Bring those forearms together up in that body. You got 2 more times.
Pardon?
I'm not.
Or is it something you said?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna be here.
All right, wide-legged forward fold. All right, walk your hands out at torso length from your hips. We're going to open up that arm, do a little twist of our spine. And bring it back down. Cross to the other side. And bring it down. Let's go back to that first side again. So as your ribs twist, your spine twists, it comes down to your hips. Down that arm, other side. And bring it down. Slightly bend the knees, tuck the tail under, let's unroll the spine, and again, reach up overhead this time. And we're just going to take our arms out and do a rotator cuff movement where we just take the hands down and up. This is the muscles around your shoulder blade. Okay. All right, keep your arms, your palms parallel to the floor. And we're just going to cross and then squeeze the elbows back. Cross, pinch the spine, pinch the shoulder blades to the spine. Cross in front, pinch your shoulder blades. Cross it in front, and pinch. Do that 2 more times. Cross, and pinch, cross, and pinch. Stretch that toe. We're going to go ahead and turn my right toe out and come into warrior 2. So turn your thumbs up, and here we're just going to slide the shoulder blade in and out. Squeeze it a few times, getting some blood flow to those muscles. And then reach up into reverse warrior. And then come into side angle with support. So you want to really feel that stretch on that top side. Go back into reverse warrior again. We come back into side angle. And this time, take away the support. Hold that and breathe. Come back into warrior 2. Take the knee down low. Reach up. Turn your other toe out. And over to the other side. Thumbs up. So squeeze the shoulder blades, slide them in through your spine and back out to the side. Oh, yeah. And then reverse warrior. Side angle with support. And reverse warrior again. time, side angle. This time, go ahead and reach underneath. Back to center. Stretch it up overhead. Let's just sweep the arms down low, shake them out a little bit. Pick it up again. And down. And then we're going to bring our hands back down in front of us one last time. Come into a little bit of a squat and alternate lifting our heel. One heel and then the other. So this is down to the calf and the arch. Side to side. One more on each side. Big stretch up. Swing down and come on down to the ground. All right, so we're gonna just like going down to all fours.
I remember I didn't feel like this.
And we'll do some cat cows. Rounding and gently arching. Back and forth. So you've got two lines here. You've got the line of your spine from your head to your tail. You've also got that rounding and arching up to side from your shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Get one of those, get everything loose and mobilized. All right, come to center, hip side to side, wag your tail. And slow circles, little circles. 2 or 3 each way. Oh, my bad. You gotta do it faster that way.
That's what I was doing.
Ah.
I always do.
All right, come back to center. We're gonna do bird dogs. Speaking of dogs wagging tails. All right, so we'll start with our right arm and our left leg and just alternate sides. So reach and hold. Bring it down. Other side. Reach. And bring it down. Reach. And bring it down. Reach. And bring it down. Reach. Bring it down. Reach. Bring it down. Reach. One more now. Reach and down. We're going to do 2 cat cows, then we're going to repeat it. The only change will be instead of the arm reaching forward, it's going to go to the side. So round and arch times. All right, so right arm and left leg. Right arm's going to go out to the side like an airplane wing. Bring it down. Other side. Bring it down. First side again. And down. Other side. And down. Other side. Lower down. Other side. Lower down. Do one more each way. And the other side. And down. All right, wag our tail again. Okay. We're going to drop down to the forearms.
Drop down all the way.
Not yet. Oh, we're heading that way. We're just doing a little bit of time. All right. Left or right leg first. I'm going to turn a little bit toward the camera here. Hopefully I'm not moving you guys completely.
You are.
Just lift it up. Cross it over. Out to the side. Cross it over. Out to the side. Cross it over. Out to the side. Cross it over. To the side. 4 more now. And out. 3. And out. 2. And out. Last one. And out. Bring it down. Press up briefly. Do a little rounding of your back. And we'll get the other side. So drop back down to your forearms again. Engage your core. And we'll get the other leg. So lift it up. Cross that knee over and take it out. Cross it over, out to the side. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, bring it down again. Just a quick little round at the back. And then we're going to come all the way onto our belly. So it was coming, Joe, just not quite yet. All right, let's see. Make sure I'm visible here. All right, so I'm on my belly. My feet are kind of chopped out of the picture here, but engage the belly, and we're just going to lift and lower the whole front side of the body as much as we can. So contract the back, lift up, lower down. And again, contract and squeeze that entire back body, lower down, squeeze it up, lower down, squeeze it up, lower down, and squeeze it up, lower down. 3 more now. And 2. You're pinching your cheeks together at the same time here. 1. And then as you come down, bring your hands to the front and rest your forehead on your hands. And we're going to just alternate bent knees here. So we're going to use the hamstrings and just do a little kick here. Keep going with the alternating leg, or you can go to both legs at the same time. Either one. Just keep bending and straightening those legs. Four more now. And 3. And 2. And 1. All right. So press your hands under your shoulders. Lift yourself up. Pull your hips back. Reach your arms out. Cat stretch. And gently arch. All right. So we're going to come onto one side. Get those gluteals. Slip up stretch. And if you're seeing, I'm seeing things on the floor, I know what they are. But I pulled those murals off the other wall. I took some of the masonite with it and kind of rolled up coming off. But as I'm laying here, I'm realizing they look like broken pieces. They are not. Just from the back of the mirror. Oh. If you see that, it's not what it looks like. All right, big toes are touching. Open and close. 2. No, you can't call me in class. You know what the class is. That's 4. That's my business advisor. She knows I'm in class right now. Oh my gosh. I should have chosen. She asks me all the time. 9, 1 more. And 10. All right, open, extend, bend, and down. Open, extend, bend, and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're adding on now. I'm a host now. Okay, come on. Okay, keep going.
I saw him back there. Slide off.
Yeah, I don't have a mirror behind me yet. I still may move one over here at some point. And we'll do two more. I apologize for the interruptions. Oh, I bet it went to that because I bet she left the voice. All right. All right, open again. We're just going to lower and lift. Yeah, it's the hips. You can't just take like the hips and then away from the back. It's all integrated. But we aren't doing happy hips today. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bend the knee, put your hand in front of your chest, press up. Pull that bottom leg through. Well, I could say while I do it upon request, and I know Joe would probably make the request just to, yeah,
Exactly.
get the fancy.
Yeah, that's
Swing those legs around, get the other side. Well, I know I can set my phone on Do Not Disturb. I need to figure out how to make it come off the back by itself in case I forget.
yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I can. Although I poked through and found it, I can't even remember how I found it. I need like a checklist. Okay, is the thing recording? Is the phone on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah. As you get older, you need lots of chocolates.
Yeah. 5 and 6. Feel that bottom leg brace against the floor. 7 and 8. All right, so it's open, extend, bend, and lower. Open, extend, bend, and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so open, extend, and flex, and we're just going to lower and lift 8 times. This is where you really feel that bottom leg bracing against the floor.
Skip part.
Last 4 now. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Hand in front of your chest. Press up. Thing is, the classes I've remembered to record so far, I've always had something come up that's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll say that. I tried it down. I was at home. I got on Zoom. I tried to. There's a way to send a link to it. It's being saved on the cloud, but I've only got so much storage at the speed level that I'm at with Zoom. I don't really want to upgrade anymore. All right. I'll take those legs side to side and make our way onto our back here shortly. All right. So on our back. Our drink glass is out of range today, so I can't knock it over. All right. So we're going to have our hands up. We'll start with just the upper body. Press your spine into the mat, and we're going to pull our arms toward the floor. So really, drive it into the ground. Really, almost like you're trying to get a little lift in your chest to activate that back. So we're going to do 8 of those, and then we're going to combine it with the hip raises. Let's do 2 more now. 7 and 8. So hips come up, we push into the ground, lower down. Push against the ground, lower the hips. Push and lower. Squeeze the glutes and lower. Your whole foot's on the floor right now. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Hold it. Squeeze into the ground. Top and bottom of your body. 3, 2, 1. And bring your hips down. All right. I'm going to flip around from the hip in the shadow here. And I want you to see what I'm doing with my upper body. This next one, we're going to do a pullover. So you don't have any weight, so we're not really waiting for this, but it's still a good action. Just reach overhead. You're pressing your spine to the ground as you bring your hands over. So we're doing 8 of those, and then we're going to add a hip lift here as well. 2, 3. Nothing else to give you a kind of a feel for that range of motion in the shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so take the arms overhead. Your heels down, your toes are up. We're going to lift and lower the hips as we pull over. So pull and drop it. Pull and lightly touch. Pull. Pull. And squeeze the glutes. Lower down. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Last one, hold the hips up and just push those heels like you're trying to slide your feet away. Hips up as much as you can go. And then drop it down. Let's do a quick knee hug. The last set's just going to be lower body. That's where we're going to use the calves and the arches. So put your feet back down. We're going to have our heels up and just be up on our tiptoes. And just go ahead and have your hands on the floor, lightly resting or gently pressing into the floor. And just lift it up and lower down. And lift. And lift up just 3, 4. Last 4 now. Squeeze. 3 and 2. And hold it. $100 bill between the teeth. Don't let it fall. 3, 2, 1. And down. All right, hug those knees. Nice job. Rock side to side. All right, so while we're back here, we'll do a little hip stretch and reclining pigeon pose. Extend your left leg, take your right leg in your hands with your knee bends, and just take that leg in a circle, about 3 or 4 times each way. A little mobility here. All right, just cross your right leg over your left, support your left leg. And this is where we're stretching the muscles around that right hip joint, gluteal muscle we worked earlier. Yeah. All right, uncross it, straighten your right leg, pull it towards your head. And put that foot down. Now extend that right leg along the floor and just use your hands to make that left leg move in a circle. Leg isn't doing anything, it's all through the hands. Go around 3 or 4 times each way. And then just go ahead and cross it over. So just pretty much pull your right leg up underneath that left. Support it. Shift that support leg around to get your best stretch. Breathe in and out. across. Briefly straighten that left leg for a quick hamstring stretch. And hang on to both legs and tip yourself out of the city. All right. So we're going to do some rear end lifts here too. Some butt lifts. Okay. So to do this, the textbook version has you pointing your fingers towards your rear end, but that does put a lot of pressure on your wrist. So if you're more comfortable letting the hand rotate out slightly, do that. And we're just going to basically come into a tabletop, push the hips up, and then lower it down. You can push the entire back of the body. Okay, this feels a lot like what we just did, and it does in many ways. It gets the hamstrings a little more involved. Let's do 4 more. 4. 3. 2. 1 more with both feet down. All right. So we're going to press up and just hold up and lift the lower the right leg. So hips come up, extend that right leg and just lift the lower. So we've got one leg doing all the support here. 3, 4, and all those back and shoulder muscles too. 6, 7, 8. Put that foot down, set your hips down briefly, and regroup. And we'll get to the other side. So hips come up, extend that leg, lift and lower. Midsection nice and tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, this time you swing our rear end all the way through and come into staff pose. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. You want to feel the stretch in the back of the legs. And slowly relax the lower body and reach down. Stretch out over your legs. Now we're in the seated forward fold. And bring it back. All right. So we're going to come into a runner's lunge. One way. I keep saying I'm going to get cut off, and I never do. All right. Okay. So we have the right leg in front. And what we're going to do is dip that back knee up and down. You decide how far down to go. Drop it down and up. So it's kind of a mobility movement for that front leg and that front hip. All right, one more, and then we're going to come right into a kneeling lunge. So I've got my right leg in front, left hand down, my right arm is just going to reach up and down. So I'm going to turn, stretch it back, and bring it down. We're only going to do 4 of these. 3. And arm down, pull that leg back. And we'll switch our front leg. Check your back toe under. You work harder, don't you, over here? All right, here we go. Press and then dip it down. You decide you don't have to touch the floor, just take it down as hard as you can, even if it's just an inch or 2. 5, 6, 2 more now, 7, and 8. And drop that back knee down, kneeling lunge. So my left leg is forward, so I'm going to raise and lower my left arm. Big wave. And back in. Open it up. Lower down. 3, 4, 5. Sorry, we did some extras on this side. 6. We did some bonus ones. All right, pull it back. Now we're lopsided. Oh well. Let's come around. Have a seat. Have a seat. So we'll have our right leg straight, our left leg bent. Left foot anywhere along that right leg. And just reach out first for that straight leg. And then just slowly open your chest to the left side, and then reach up. You're trying to touch the ceiling. And then once you feel that extension, then slowly start to come over. And lift up. All right, so we're going to do kind of a modified cow face. So take that left leg, cross it over. And it's on top, so the right arm's going to be on top. And we're just going to try to reach down behind our back and sit tall. Other hand, you can come behind. We're not trying to hook and pull. We're just reaching the other hand behind the back. Pretzel stretch. I never could figure out where they got cow face out of that.
Yeah, that's a cow face.
That's the Sanskrit. It's a translation of the Sanskrit. The Sanskrit name is Gomukhasana. And other side. So left leg straight, right leg bent. Reach down with that leg. Then start to turn your torso with that leg. And stretch right up overhead. And slowly start to lean toward that straight leg. I'm having a total brain fart. There's too much trying to be packed in here. Either that or I just turned a year older and it's all gone out. It's just all my brain cells just rolled out of my ears when I had my birthday. I don't know.
There you go.
They just all melted away. Yeah. All right, come on up. Oh, I know what I've got. Cow face. It's there.
Oh, it's recording, but not recorded.
It's recording on the Zoom file.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And I know at a point I'll reach my capacity and I'll probably try to sell more space. I just kind of have to. Second, I know if I can figure it out, I can download them and then upload them into YouTube and save them on YouTube. And I think I can upload them into Facebook occasionally too. So I might do that with a few just to keep people, hey, you like what you see, you want to join us on Zoom. I just got to get all the kinks out before I really market it, obviously. And relax, yeah. We don't have we're still in the beta phase right now, I think. Whatever they call it. All right, we're going to come to a cross-legged position. And sit up nice and tall. Interlace the fingers, come to the heart center. Right back out. Round your shoulders, drop your chin. But you're not collapsing your chest. So you're lifting your collarbones towards your chin. So you feel that spread across your upper back. Reach up tall. Strike to one side. And to the other. Come back to center and then we'll do a little twist. Go over that back shoulder. bring it back to center, and just rest your hands on your legs and finish with the spot. Few things are as satisfying as fresh, clean sheets. Make your bed with nice, clean sheets. When you crawl in, revel in the sensation and comfort they give you. Consciously receive the bounty of the This is it. Yes. And that, yeah, I'm glad you came. All right. And Amy is here. Now we're going to end it.